This is the doorway to my room going downstairs. This is little Caylee's snowsuit. My little receiving blanket collection and my little Afghan collection. There's where I keep my baby carrier. There's a diaper bag on my bed. This is my bed, and I have this is like my favorite Afghan ever. I keep it on my bed. And then I have this adorable blankie. And then I have one of my little blankies and my Melody. And I do have the vintage rainbow bed sheets. Like, everything in my room is vintage. Like, not 100% everything. The majority of everything in my room is vintage. So I don't have to say vintage 1,000 times. Caylee's clothes, some of her clothes. There's my Melody collection. So underneath some of my Melodies are more blankies. These are the blankies. Those are like my blankies that I use when I sleep. Whatever mood I'm in, I'll pick one of those blankies. There's another My Melody blankie downstairs I have to bring up and put in this pile. And another head pillow. So those are my little blankies. Now I can put Melody back. Alright. So this is the Melody that I sleep with when I sleep upstairs. I'm going to put her on the bed with my little blankie. This is Bojangles Spot. This is my Melody cloud pillow, and he makes his biscuits on this. So I keep that there for him to make his biscuits. And this is a little dog toy. It's Freddy Krueger, but it's Bojangles'. This is what I play with Bojangles when he gets frisky. There's a little needlepoint kitty with a pink teddy bear. And then these are my bunnies and my fantasy animals. I love my little bunnies and my fantasy animals. There's a pink bunny with her baby. Here's my B.C. Andrew book collection. There's a picture of Brian Bloom, one of Harvey Edwards' famous posters. I got an 8x10 reprint off of eBay, and it's called Leg Warmers. And there's a little mask, a little clown mask, my mirror, my clowns. On top of here, I have some parenting magazines. I have Parents, American Baby, and Baby Talk. Fun fact, when I was like a preteen, early teen, late teen, I don't know, Baby Talk used to be free. You got a free subscription to Baby Talk. And I had one. I love the cover of this one. She's like, no. She's like, no, I don't think so. Here is a My Melody book. And you can actually see, this is so cool. It says, "To Baby, your first book, love cousin Nicole, 29th of July, 1985. There's Melody without her hood. So, another fun fact, when I was like 12, 13, 14, I took ballet. I wanted to be a ballerina because they were perfect, and I just wanted to be perfect. I thought I was very imperfect. And I've been wanting a pair of pointe shoes, but I never got them. I just didn't, like a used pair, like a dead pair of pointe shoes, but I never got them. And I was at a thrift store, and I found ballet flats. And I was like, okay. So I just got the ballet flats. I love ballet shoes. I love pointe shoes the best. But these will do until I get point shoes, and I just keep them up here on the shelf next to the Harvey Edwards print. This clown, she came from Philadelphia. When we went to Philadelphia, there was an amazing thrift store chain run by a church, and it was just freaking amazing. She was among a group of porcelain dolls that were on sale for $1. And she's pastel. I don't even know if you can see her face, but she's got pastel teal and pink on her face, and her outfit is purple, and she's just so beautiful. And there's my New Jersey mug, found at a thrift store. Lamp I got off of Facebook Marketplace. The last room tour I did, I was like, oh, I got this off of eBay. No, I got it off of Facebook Marketplace for only $5. I got this off of Facebook Marketplace for $5. My window. Those are my dead babies. This is Macaroni. Found him at a yard sale, and I was like, holy shit, this is my Macaroni. My Macaroni was a tuxedo, and he was quite large. And that's my Lucy. I got him off of eBay, and he was a Siamese. And this is my Novely. The markings are incredibly uncanny. I mean, Jake has a hard time looking at this stuffed animal. I found her on eBay because she looks so much like my Novely, except she has all of her legs. Novely only had 3 legs. Here's my new baby bottle. I'm going to give it to Caylee. Okay. Here is my vintage doll collection, which I've added a baby to it, and I've taken all of them down recently. I dusted them off, gave them a brush down. So here, she is my new vintage doll. It's a Behringer. So these are my vintage dolls. Except this is not a vintage doll, okay? But I keep her up here anyway. The last time I went through my vintage doll collection, I didn't know who made this. This is a city toy. So if you want this little baby doll, go on eBay and look up vintage city toy doll and see if you can find her. Okay. There's my Barbie doll. This is really the baby section where all the fun stuff really is. I have Kaylee's sleeping bag. I put this here for the cats. There's an Afghan inside of it to make it more plump. And then I put a yellow Afghan on top because the yellow really matches the other yellows in the room. And it's more cozy for the kitties. That clock I've had previously, and this one is in mint condition. I didn't put a battery in it yet, but so it's not functioning right now. But it's in mint condition. So I decided to leave the picture in the middle on, but in my previous one that I bought off of eBay, I didn't think the picture matched the pastel blocks. It really doesn't. I don't know who put this together, but I decided to leave the photo in the middle on. I'm not going to scrape it off. A little set. It's a washcloth with a rattle. I keep it in there. There's Kaylee's little Bible, her little baby edition Bible, and a Precious Moments praying doll, a pacifier. That's a special box that I keep special items in. I'll go through it at some point. A stork. I found this stork at a thrift store. It's a rattle too. Listen, it's a rattle. He's so cute, but I keep him up here on the shelf. And there's a Precious Moments bunny. There's a music box. It works. I just don't feel like winding it up right now. And there's some holy water. It's a little Jesus Loves Me. Not a shelf, but I don't know what you would call this. But this is where I put the little bunny, plastic rosary, and then the baby sleeping. And this came with the clock when I found it on eBay recently. And I was like, oh, that's really awesome. And this matches as well, but I found this at a thrift store. Here's a toy. It's by Eden if you'd like to get one. I've only seen it twice on eBay, once when I bought it and once recently. It's very rare. That's why I keep the tag on it. But I've played with it. I've already taken everything. It's like a little baby doll, and I have her in her jammies. And she's so cute. She has a little top knot, a little tuft of hair with a pink bow. I'll tuck you back into bed, little baby. Hi, Caylee. Say hi. She's the original Caylee. This is an original, one-of-a-kind, soft sculpture baby doll. And she was the first Caylee. She's quite tiny. She was the first Caylee doll I ever had. And then this is the second Caylee doll. And I recently took her down. I took both of them down. They used to be up there and they didn't belong there because these are not vintage dolls. And they are quite heavy. This is Lily Rose Ashton Drake Caylee. And she is by Michelle Fagan for Ashton Drake Galleries. I found the dress at a thrift store and I needed something that matched this christening headband. This came from Jake's mother, who is like in her early 70s. I consider her to be the first conduit doll for Caylee. And that is why she's wearing this white gown and christening veil. And then over here I have, it's a variation on the Stella Mutatani. I can't remember how to pronounce it. It's terrible. But it means morning star. And it's a little blonde girl with, you know, the halo around her head. And I did some research, and it's actually supposed to be the child Virgin Mary, the child Mary. It's absolutely beautiful. It kind of reminds me of Hereditary, the movie by Ari Aster. There's kind of a religious theme. We're not Catholic. I'm not religious. I'm more spiritual. The Catholicism aesthetic is something that I do love, though. It just all comes together so beautifully, I think. And then over here is, I didn't put her with my other vintage dolls because she is very delicate. Her legs are, I can't fold her legs. She's absolutely stunning. And I found this little doll chair and it had the detailing around it. And I bought that as well. So I decided to put her on the chair and just keep her over here in the corner. Vintage diaper. I only have one. All the babies are wearing. She's not wearing a diaper because she is out of circulation. I don't play with her anymore. So she does not wear a diaper. She is a display doll only now. All my other baby dolls are wearing the vintage diapers. So I only have one vintage diaper that is not being used. I travel, my minis, I love the minis, I love the travel. I have to take one out. Baby Magic is my favorite brand for toiletries, baby toiletries. I just love the Baby Magic logo. I love the colors. It's just my favorite. This is the second handy pack. There's the first one down there that I did open. I'm not going to open this one. I like to keep it in the package for now. It's just so amazing to have. It's so beautiful. And here is the crib. It's a portable mobile. I love it so much that I bought another one. I keep it in the box, which is ridiculous. There's no reason to keep it in the box. I just love the box packaging. I'm really in love with this mobile. Here's the back. Fold up and go. The space is so small, but I've managed to really pack it in. All right, here's the crib. Here's the dust ruffle. The crib, what is it called? Is it a dust ruffle? It's a crib set I got off of eBay years ago. Came with the crib quilt that I have on the wall. And that's where the balloons come from. And then it has the crib bumper and the fitted, or yeah, the crib skirt. The crib skirt. And this is a mini crib that we removed one side off of so I could just display my crib bedding and have easier access to whatever I wanted to put in the crib. I also forgot to show you the rainbow. Here's baby Bud. For some reason, this Afghan, I've always had it on the crib. There's Miss Caylee. She is the Hanna by Reva Schick Reborn kit. And she was a custom. And I have some pillows. I love baby bedding. I love pillows. I love it all. This pillow and this is a crib. This is a baby quilt and a baby pillow set by Health Techs. Oh, that's right. This blanket here goes with this pillow. It was a set. I think it's Dundee. I might be wrong, though. And then this little pillow is from a doll set. This blanket here. I love matching sets. And this pillow came from eBay. It came alone. I know it has a blanket to go with it. It just didn't come with the blanket. And then over here is my crib, my little, not crib, it's a cradle. I've got my Cabbage Patch Kids, my Care Bears, my teddy bears, my Precious Moments doll. Just all the stuff that I don't have room for to like display properly, which is fine because I'm not here to like do fake staging. I like things to be natural. So what's more natural than stuffed animals and dolls shoved in a corner in an old cradle, doll cradle? Have that wall hanging that I got off of eBay. The lamp is from Walmart from years ago. There's my parenting book collection. That's where I keep my diaper bags. My little garbage can. Under there is my caboodle where I keep all of Kaylee's hair stuff. And there's Horace. He's sleeping on the bed.